Greetings to all you viewers, I am Jordan Mustang 87 and I am now welcoming you back to Cars Race-O-Rama, this time for episode number 17, and where we are now going to head up into Tailfin Pass, which is just up there. I also like how with Radiator Springs they actually chose to include all three parts of Radiator Springs in this, which, to be completely honest, is actually pretty cool. Race against opponents, determined to win this point-to-point race. Make sure you place third or better to earn a trophy. Let's see how terrible this goes to start with, considering I am, of course, doing this on the Pro difficulty. Race against opponents determined to win this point-to-point race. Make sure you place third or better to earn a trophy. We have quite a competition in this race, because I can see Mater, I can also see Sheriff, there's also Fillmore, and also a bunch of others as well. We're basically racing against the entire field of characters from Radiator Springs, essentially. Well, discounting Sally, of course, because, well, unfortunately she is not in this. And this time, not going to waste any time, just going to immediately put myself out in front, but somehow I'm running in third. Don't know why that's the case. Maybe it's because I've probably never driven this course before.
Red is the color of the season.
Oh, hi Sarge.
Sorry, just need my space.
We have a total of 9 opponents. Fuck off. We have a total of 9 opponents in this race.
Come on, the ball. Watch the ball.
And I am trying, of course, to see if I can get myself up into the lead, and apparently I am now up into the lead.
Kids, I'm a professional.
So I'm going to assume there might be a scoring error somewhere. Although that's probably just me, because oddly enough that's more or less something I've grown accustomed to.
Being cool without even trying.
Since Ornament Valley Airport in Cars Mater National had ultimately presented that, and yes, I do believe it was a scoring error of some sort.
Red is the color of the season.
And my top speed still stands at 177, so no change in that department. And we're heading back into Radiator Springs, apparently.
That's right, it's me, Lightning McQueen.
Or briefly heading back into Radiator Springs, as I hold a 2-second lead over Sarge, and Ramona's in third, but as for the rest of the field I really couldn't tell you where exactly they're lined up. Well, at least I can say this game, unlike the predecessors, has intervals. So, you know, that, at the very least, is cool. And top speed on the road courses, still 180. And I think since I've now managed to figure out what this is, and this is definitely a long race.
Remember, kids, I'm a
And there's the finish line. Right, so this is the final finishing order. So, in the end of that, I won by 2.67 seconds over Sarge. Ramon finished in third, then it was Sheriff in fourth, followed by Fillmore. Flo finished in sixth, then we had Doc Hudson in seventh, and then at the back, it was sadly Mater. But anyways, so took me 2 failed attempts to try and get this right, but then once everything managed to come into my hands, I did eventually persevere. Perseverance exists for a reason, and oddly enough, I've now managed to overcome it. And so, next time, I think we'll be doing our final gold event in Radiator Springs, which, oh, I keep forgetting that's not to show the map. And apparently, next time we are going to be doing our final Gold Star event here in Radiator Springs before we move on to our next area. And then, once I have done that, we will probably be heading over to our third transportation area. Coming up next time. And so with that, I shall see you all in the next episode.